Tell us about high school and your football journey growing up.
In high school, it was fun. High school football was fun here. Obviously, if you're familiar with the team, we didn't win too many games. Got a new coaching after my sophomore year, but overall, just the friends that I made, the teammates, it was just fun to go out there and play, whether we were losing or not. And it definitely kind of just pushed me to a place to want to make it to the next level as far as college and going to the pros. So kind of towards my senior year, just having a mindset change of, okay, this is not just for fun no more, understanding my purpose and understanding what I must do and what I must sacrifice in order to get to the next level, which was college.
What was college like?
So I attended Middle Tennessee State Conference USA Division I school. At the time, that was like my biggest offer, one of the biggest offers to come through come through Horn Lake High School. And overall, I enjoyed my experience, but not at first. Obviously, my first year, red-shirted. It wasn't what I was expecting coming from doing all this good stuff at Horn Lake High, being the top guy. Then you go to college, and your whole recruiting class are pretty much similar guys to you, but just went to a different school. Play all type of positions, pretty good. Everybody's good. So when you go up there, it's kind of like a reality check. Like, okay, everybody can do pretty much the same thing you do, if not better. So what must I do to stand out in order to get on the field and start playing and basically become the guy that I was in high school and be that same guy in college? So, I pretty much first year I kind of wanted to leave, but that was probably the best decision I made, to just stick it out and just work and grind for my spot and my position, and everything worked out for the best.
You had a shoulder injury at the end of your college career. What happened?
So I during my senior year, I tore my labrum. I didn't think it was that bad. So I played the rest of the season through it, trained, and kind of towards my training process afterwards, we went to see some doctors, team doctors and stuff like that, and found out that it was torn. That's kind of a bad position to be in going into the draft process, especially with me not being a high drafted player. I was projected mid to late round. So with the shoulder injury, kind of set me back some to being undrafted, because, with me not being fully healthy until the start of the season, a lot of teams don't want to waste a pick or time on somebody who they not going to be ready for the first year when they can get somebody who can come in and be ready. So, it definitely was an experience, because I felt like I could have got drafted, but everything works out for the best. I went there, Kansas City. They took their time with me, let me rehab, let me get myself into 100% in order to showcase them the person I was prior to the injury. And it just made me stronger mentally and physically, and just it helped me to become a pro, because that first year was kind of like a red shirt year for me, which a lot of guys in the NFL do not get. So I just sat around and worked out and studied film. My first year studied how things work in the NFL, because obviously it's different from college to the NFL, and you got a lot of things that you must balance and juggle. So it was good for me, because I was able to take the time out and kind of learn from older guys in front of me, and just kind of understand what it is to be a pro, what it is to be successful in the NFL.
What was it like transitioning from college football to pro football?
So from college to pros, it's definitely different, because college, you're obligated 4 to 5 years. Like, once you sign a scholarship, you kind of guaranteed, as long as you don't do nothing detrimental, far as anything that can get you kicked off the team, you guarantee 4 to 5 years. And as far as the talent you have, I feel like you have a better chance of playing wherever you at. If you're good, you have a better chance of playing. As far as when you get to the league, it's only 32 teams, it's only a selected spot, and it's more so of a business. Nobody's not going to baby you around. Make sure you go to class, make sure you're lifting weights, make sure you're putting in the extra time studying the playbook and things of that sort. So it's like you kind of have to grow up, even though it's professional. So it's kind of like your job, even though it's a sport and activity, and it's something that you've been doing your whole life. It's a business. So now you must take care of your body, understanding that your body is what's going to make you have longevity in the league, because you could be there 1 minute and then go on the next. So you want to make sure you put your best foot forward every day, every minute, no matter what it is, because each year there's somebody that's coming in basically to take your spot. And understand, in college you have freshmen, 19, 18-year-old at the most, 23, say, maybe the oldest people in college, as far as you go in the league, and then you're competing with 31-year-old, 32-year-old who have a family, kids, wife, they must, feed, and they're feeding about what they're doing on this field. So it's like, okay, mindset change. You can't go in thinking I'm obligated to, they're going to keep me, they're going to do this and that, because at the end of the day, it's what have you done for me. So if you go in and thinking it's like college, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. So I would just say, just make sure you treat it like anything. Treat it like a professional job. Treat it like your life is on the line. Go in, handle business, be professional, and just understand what works for you, and basically bring your best each and every day, whether you feel like it or not.
What are your goals in the near future?
So my goal in the near future is to continue playing in the professional football league. Just stay around for as long as I can, and do the things, set goals out for on the field, as far as getting more playing time, playing wherever I go, and just basically just keep improving myself on and off the field as a player, and just as myself as a person. So therefore, that transition and everything going forward, I can just set myself up for the future.
What do you see yourself doing after football as a career?
I thought about the coaching route, and it is something that I can see myself going into, obviously, because I have a lot of opportunity, a lot of experience, a lot of good lessons, and just understanding the game of football. It would be good to pass down to kids under me who not been in this position, to have somebody go to a Super Bowl and be in my position. I feel like I have a lot to give to the younger kids in order to help them fulfill their dreams and goals. And whether it's coaching or broadcasting, sports commentator, something definitely that keeps me around the game, because just keep me around football or any sports period, because that's kind of how that's what I've been into my whole life, just sports. So definitely it'll be something around sports or football.
What's your favorite thing about playing for the NFL?
A lot. My favorite thing about the NFL, let's see, I would say honestly the relationships and the people who you come across. Everybody has different story, different backgrounds. You get introduced to so much more than what you can even imagine. Obviously being from here, you go across and it's literally people from everywhere, not even just United States. You got people from overseas that come and just meet people and build a relationship. Like, it's people who now you might meet your freshman year or your rookie year, and so they could be some of your best friends for the rest of your life. And just as far as the brotherhood, just the camaraderie of it, definitely the process. I would say the process and just what comes with it. Everything, each and every day, it's a different day. So really just being there, everything as far as just being a professional athlete, like being at the top of the top, understanding I reach my goal. That's the best part for me, honestly. Do
you live in Kansas year round? What is it like?
So yes, with that being football season, so during the season I stay in Kansas City. It's a nice place. It's not as big as I thought it was, but it's a good thing because it kind of helps me stay focused and stay locked in on the main thing, and I don't have a lot of outside distractions. Kansas City, good food, I could say. Not as good as here, but it's good food. They got some nice barbecue. The city's good. It's been growing a lot lately compared to in 2019 when I got there. It's so much more just notoriety, and they're becoming more popular and just more of an attraction spot with them having a draft there this year, and just a bigger airport, just a lot of more people coming than what I've thought, because since I've been there I've learned so much more about it prior to, because honestly I didn't know what to expect when I went there. I just thought, just my imagination, like, oh, Kansas, like whatever first thing come to your head, that's kind of probably my same thought as well. So, but overall, Kansas has been real good just staying there. Besides the weather, sometimes it could be very, very cold, but other than that, no, Kansas is nice. It's real nice.
What was it like playing in the Super Bowl? Were you nervous?
So yes, this was my third Super Bowl in 4 years. So the first one, I didn't play in, but the second one I played in and we lost. So it was kind of like, I feel like that one was more like, it was nervous for me, but at the same time we lost, so it didn't hit the same. So this past Super Bowl, I kind of, even though I've been there 3 times or whatever, it's still, there's no preparation. There's no, you can't get used to the feeling, because I've been blessed enough to go that many times, but each time is different, and each time it's like, okay, this could be my last. You don't know you're going until you get there. So before the game, it definitely was a little nervous. Obviously, I had a bigger role this year as far as more playing time and a serious position, a serious role in the game. So it was kind of like, this is my best. This is going to be the last game, the best game. All eyes on me, on the TV. All eyes want to be on me. Obviously, with the only game still going on, the last game of the year, and obviously just the hype around the Super Bowl in general. A little bit nervous, but as like with every game, before the snap, got butterflies, a little bit nervous until kickoff. Once you get that first contact and everything, it's like, take a deep breath, do what you've been doing the whole year to get you to that point, and don't try to go out and reach for big plays just because it's Super Bowl. Just do what you did that got you there, but just increase your focus and your mental, I would say your mentality and just how you go about how you approach the game, you know, because it definitely can be overwhelming, but you know, you got guys around there definitely, you know, just help us to stay calm, stay relaxed, and just understanding you don't have to do anything more than what you've been doing all year. Just keep that same focus, keep your same routine, but increase the intensity, increase the preparation and things of that. And I mean, everything worked out well.